Congressional leaders today agreed in theory to the Bush administration's unprecedented request for $700 billion to remove the troubled assets from the books of financial firms. But serious hurdles remain before there will be any agreement. The administration submitted over the weekend a tiny 3-page outline for its immense $700 billion request. And the Treasury Secretary said he needed action immediately.
We need this to be clean and quick, and we need to get it in place.
Both Democrats and Republicans balked at handing over so much money and so much power to the Treasury Secretary.
And when we're talking about $1 trillion of taxpayer money, trust me, just isn't good enough.
We cannot give a blank check to Washington with no oversight and no accountability, when no oversight and accountability is exactly what got us into this mess in the first place.
The Bush administration today, in theory, agreed to greater oversight. But Republicans and Democrats remain unsure of what many on both sides of the aisle called a hastily crafted bill. Two major sticking points remained as of Monday evening. One is bankruptcy reform. Democrats in Congress want the bill to give judges the power to help homeowners avoid foreclosure. The other issue? Executive compensation. Some in Congress want the heads of firms who receive this aid to have their compensation restricted, eliminating exorbitant severance packages or golden parachutes, and limiting the rewards for investors who take high risks.
An overwhelming number of the folks back home want the compensation issue addressed.
If we design it so it's punitive and so institutions aren't going to participate, this won't work the way we need it to work.
The Democratic chairman on the House Financial Services Committee says he does not believe Wall Street executives will walk away from this bailout.
They tell us that this is necessary to keep the economy going, to prevent a serious collapse. But the next step, some of them would apparently tell him that if we nicked them for a few of the many millions, they wouldn't participate. They'd boycott it.
As of right now, Congress is hopeful for a vote by the end of the week. Jake Tapper, ABC News, Capitol Hill.